Welcome, folks, to the Ulrich Sports Complex on Goodman campus at Lehigh University in Bethlehem, PA. I am Zachary Porter with my partner here, Jackson Cramp, with the Lehigh University Sports Broadcasting Club. Today we are bringing you some NCAA Division I men's soccer, a matchup between the Army West Point Black Knights and our very own Lehigh University Mountain Hawks. Starting lineups for today's match, starting with Army, number 3, senior Nick Atkinson, number 5, first year Kelly Cooper, number 6, senior Cooper Warren, number 8, senior Coleman Kim, number 16, first year Reef McGee, number 17, sophomore Jack Meyer, number 18, first year Jabril Bambala, number 23, junior Brandon Bryant, number 24, sophomore Eric Luskin, number 29, first year Owen Ennis, and in goal for the Black Knights is number 0, sophomore Harrison Faulkner. Their head coach in his 3rd season is Brian Plotkin. He is assisted by Jonathan Delano and Daniel Sheck. Now for the lineup for your Lehigh Mountain Hawks. First, we will listen to the national anthem.
Please rise and kindly remove your caps as we honor the United States of America, its freedom, and those who protect it with the playing of our national anthem.
With the national anthem out of the way, we can now get to the starting lineup for your Lehigh Mountain Hawks. First, we have number 3, first year, junior, Tommy Ziprick. Number 7, senior Austin Carranza. Number 10, junior Perry Kinson. Number 13, first year Trey Sheeler. Number 14, sophomore Yusuf Gay. Number 18, sophomore Noah Levy. Number 20, sophomore Beckett Wanger. Number 21, first year Jax Adkins. Number 22, junior Hassan Jaho. Number 25, sophomore Matthew Atchison. And in goal for Lehigh today is number 31, sophomore Tommy Chisowich. The head coach of the Lehigh Mountain Hawks men's soccer team is Dean Koski in his 32nd season. The associate head coach is Ryan Hess in his 13th season, and they are assisted by Brendan McIntyre and Andrew Fishman. Looks like we are just about to get started right here. Army will get the ball to start first in this first half. And we are underway for today as Army passes it back and immediately tries to go on the offensive with a big looping through ball. Immediate shot there.
That was a good opportunity for Army straight away. Lehigh's got to square that away in the back. Clear that early. You can see
And it looks like that was forward Jabril Bombala with the shot right there.
You can see out of Army, at least the way they're defending, they look like a 4-1, 4-1 or something similar to that. Looked like a 3-back in the pregame, but definitely a 4-back here.
And here we have a foul called on the field. This will be a free kick for Army now, just past the midway point on the field. So another fairly good scoring opportunity for them right here. Lehigh definitely wants to keep them at bay early in this game. They cannot let them get out to a quick lead.
Yeah, Lehigh's going to have to rely on junior number 10 Perry Kinson, who's been their top goal scorer this year with 3 goals.
And here comes the kick, looping into the box. And Chiswich is able to get his hands on it. And there is a foul call, so it'll be a free kick for Lehigh. Chiswich lining that up now as he waits for the other Lehigh players to move forward. And he takes the kick over to the left side, as that will go out of bounds off of Army. It is now a Lehigh throw-in. So Lehigh is currently 2-6-3 overall on the season, with a 1-3 record in Patriot League games. Meanwhile, Army is not doing much better. They have a 3-6 overall record and a similar 1-3 conference record. Jackson, what does Lehigh need to do to win this game against Army today to possibly turn their season around? We do know it's possible.
They're definitely going to have to control possession, set the tone early. They're a young team, but they're coached by a veteran coach. So what you really want to see is let this team get their feet under themselves. Don't let them get rattled early. Keep possession, calm the game down, and look to probe Army's defense and find a way in. Definitely don't need to rush anything. Army is going to be well disciplined and are going to strike if Lehigh makes a mistake.
Yeah, and as we just saw there on the pitch, Army tried to make an attack down the right side of the field, but Lehigh was able to stifle it and is now passing the ball around the defense, trying to keep possession right here and look for a hole in Army's midfield. And that goes into the center to Perry Kingston, who then passes that out to the left side. Lehigh's got an attack going on right here.
Yeah, you can see Kinson's dropping a bit deeper than usual. He usually plays up top, but today he's playing deeper.
And we've got to run around the left side and attempt to cross it in. But it looks like Army's goalkeeper, Harrison Faulkner, will be able to get his hands on the ball and make the save right there. Nice attack for Lehigh right there. We just talked about it, having them stay disciplined and take their chances.
Yeah, Lehigh seems to be playing a bit of a modified 4-3-3 right now, which is par for the course.
As Faulkner's punt, Lehigh is able to get possession on it, sending it through the midfield through Kinston again as he sends a deep ball down the left sideline.
Yeah, Army's leaving the space open in those corners behind their fullbacks. So look for number 14, Yusuf Gay, and number 17, Austin Carranza, to make those runs in behind.
And here we have a goal kick from Faulkner. He will send it out to the left side. Carranza able to get a head on it. Or, my fault, not Carranza, Jack Meyer for Army. And Yusuf Gay trying to run down a deep ball down the left side. Army's defender able to kick it out of bounds, and he will now take the throw in for Lehigh.
Lehigh's setting their center backs up here. Look for a long throw, cause some chaos in the box.
As here comes the throw from Lehigh. It'll go into the box and a bicycle kick. Cannot connect on the double volley right there, unfortunately. A very good opportunity for Lehigh, but Harrison Faulkner was able to keep it out of the net. And now Lehigh will get a throw in on the right side, this time being taken by Beckett Wanger.
Yeah, look for the same thing here, a flick on and try to get it in the back post.
Here comes the throw into the box. A couple guys get their head on it, but Army tries to clear it out. Now it's back down the right sideline. Austin Carranza with the ball, and he's unable to cross it into the box. Army now just trying to get it out while keeping possession, but they cannot. Lehigh's defense will come up with the ball around midfield. Another deep ball towards the right side, but Army defender is able to get his head on it. I believe that was Owen Ennis who was able to stop that attack by Lehigh, and now Army has possession of the ball around midfield, and they're probing for a hole in Lehigh's defense right here.
This is great pressing by Lehigh here, not letting Army out of their own half.
I believe that is Yusuf Gay on the left side with that defensive effort. As Lehigh is able to retake possession. And that is Hassan Jaho trying to make a run down the right sideline. He gets the ball back and he passes it into Perry Kinson in the middle. Ball is sent back to the back line for Lehigh, back to Jaho.
This is good from Lehigh.
And Jaho passes down to Beckett Wanger on the right side, who takes it in and maybe tries to take a shot or a cross. Unfortunately, just goes slightly wide of the goal.
Yeah, that was Gay at the back post who took a tumble and kind of looked at the ref for any kind of penalty, but ref was having none of it. It looked like just some legs tripping each other up.
As here comes the goal kick from Faulkner for Army. He's going to send it out to the right sideline. Lehigh able to corral the ball on the second or third touch right there. They're going to take it around the right side again. And here is Austin Carranza with the ball now. Back to the middle to Perry Kinson, who takes a shot from way outside the 18, and he is wide. So a lot of shots early in this game for Lehigh. Fortunately, none have connected so far. But Jackson, are you liking what you're seeing from Lehigh's offense?
Oh, for sure. They're being very confident. They're making some great passes, doing a great job switching the field, making sure everyone's involved, really not letting Army get set in any kind of deep block, which is good. And Lehigh's pressing has been immaculate with the way they've won the ball back here.
And there's the goal kick from Faulkner. And once again, Lehigh is able to come up with possession on it after the second or third touch. It's so important not only getting your head on the ball for that first touch, but making sure you corral it afterwards. Lehigh trying to keep possession near midfield right now as they pass it back to their back line. That is Matthew Atchison with the ball right now. And now it gets sent down the right side, but Army's defense able to take possession of it and try and mount a counteroffensive of their own. Jack Meyer doing some work on the left sideline for Army, but unfortunately it goes out of bounds for them, and Lehigh now has a throw-in. Perry Kinson gets the ball in the middle, and he is dribbling towards the left side. Makes a very short pass, and it is intercepted by Army, but they can't do anything with it, as that is a bad first touch there.
Yeah, you can see that once again. That's Hassan Jaho. He's playing as a 6, a defensive midfielder right in front of these two center backs, and he's doing a great job of basically cleaning up any mess that the Lehigh offense or midfield leaves for him. There he is again.
Yeah, Jaho has just been excellent so far this game. Hasn't felt like Army has been able to get anything past the midfield because they just keep giving it right back to Lehigh. As there is a very nice tackle by Matthew Atchison. And that is a deep crossing ball towards the left side, but unfortunately Yusuf Gay is unable to run it down, and that'll go out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick for Army now.
Yeah, but you can see again that strategy by Lehigh of trying to play those balls in behind to Carazano and Gay, who seem to have the pace advantage on their respective defenders. So we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on that. Army's definitely going to have to make an adjustment about though, because it's basically on every time.
And here comes the goal kick from Faulkner. That'll go straight down the middle. Can't quite get it to midfield. We'll see who takes possession off of this, and it looks like Lehigh will. It was Jax Adkins who eventually was able to get the ball. He tried sending it down the left side, but it looks like we will have a foul on Lehigh. So Army will now have a free kick from their own half, and they'll just pass it back towards the defense. Army now trying to make an attack down the right side. They'll send a deep ball, and Lehigh's defense able to get their head on it and prevent this attack right here. And that is going to be a clear foul on Army down in Lehigh's own half. So now Lehigh with a free kick, looking to reset their possession and go back on the offensive. That is a deep kick right there down the left side. Yusuf Gay trying to get a head on it, and it looks like he went over top the Army defender. Army takes a quick free kick down the right side. They're trying to catch Lehigh off guard. Again, another bad touch right there, and Lehigh will take the ball right back with some aggressive defense.
It's wasteful from Lehigh right there. No need to go long. Go back to your keeper.
Yeah, right now it just looks like each team is playing a little sloppy. They're trying to take the big shots, and it's not quite working out, as there's another deep ball from Army down the right side, and they are able to corral that for some possession. Probably going to look to get a cross in right here, but Winger just loses the ball. Lehigh defense able to take advantage and kick it out of bounds. It'll be an Army throw-in now.
Yeah, you can see that little bit of inexperience in that defense for Lehigh. Not taking any chances, not trying to keep possession. They're just clearing the ball right now, which it's going to work for a little, but they're going to have to get better.
And the throw-in for Army will go out of bounds on the goal line, so now that'll be a goal kick for Tommy Chisowich. I'll talk a little bit more about Tommy Chisowich. He has only started 2 games so far this year. He is, however, undefeated. He is 1-0-1. Jackson, can you give us a little bit more on the sophomore goalkeeper?
Yeah, so Lehigh's had a bit of a goalkeeper carousel recently. Senior Blake Koski is not playing tonight. He hasn't played for a couple games, and they've had a bit of a rotation between their other younger goalkeepers. But Chiswick's really trying to earn his keep right now. Obviously, Koski's not going to be around forever, so he's trying to earn that starting spot for next year. And so right now he's got that clean sheet. He's really going to be looking to keep that, albeit with his inexperienced back line.
Yeah, and as you said, that goalkeeping carousel, Ryan Gross is the other part of that, who has also started 2 games for Lehigh. As Lehigh gets a counteroffensive down the left side, looks to get a cross in, but is unable to convert. Now a goal kick for Faulkner.
Yeah, and you can see that out of Lehigh when they get it out wide to Gay and to Carzano. They're able to find space, and they're trying these low crosses that both times have caused chaos in Army's box. Neither time Lehigh's been able to connect on them, but definitely something to keep an eye on.
You have to think eventually Lehigh will connect, and one of these shots, one of these opportunities will go in, as Army tries to get a counteroffensive but kicks it to Lehigh's goalkeeper, Chisowich. Clears it, gets it right back, and now has the ball in his hands, and so he'll go to the left side of his defense.
That was good composure by Chiswick there. Didn't get rattled by coming outside of his box.
And again, Lehigh tries to send a deeper pass into Army territory, and it gets intercepted. Army now trying to take possession and has another opportunity. Unable to connect on the deep ball right there, as Chisowich is able to run in, take possession before their forward was able to get there. And I believe that was Jabril Bombala who was unable to finish that runoff. Lehigh now keeping possession just past midfield. They're going to pass it back a bit. Probe for any holes in this Army defense, as they found all day. And that'll be a long crossing kick over to the left side. Yusuf Gay unable to get his head on that one, as Army will retake possession now in their half. And they will attempt to go up the left side here through Brandon Bryant. trying to string together some passes here. Lehigh able to get an interception there. Great play by Beckett Wanger on the right side.
Yeah,
Now going through Perry Kinson in the middle again.
Another good counter press by Lehigh. Lost the ball and did not let Army out.
Now Jaho with the ball here, just inside the midfield line. And he'll pass it back to the defense. Over to Atchison on the right side. He'll look to go deep. Beckett Wanger over in the corner. He makes an amazing touch. He gets pushed in the box.
Oh.
And it looks like there will be a call from the ref. I have to imagine that is a penalty kick right there. That was a beautiful play by Beckett Wanger to stop that ball in the corner, make a move, go right in, and then draw that foul.
Yeah, definitely a penalty there. Wanger did a great job. That ball came into him, and that was a perfect first touch off his right foot. Caught the Army defender completely flat-footed, and he, as soon as he had him beat, he was always looking to go down, and the Army defender just clipped him a little bit.
And it looks like it will be Perry Kinson kicking the penalty for Lehigh. Their leading goal scorer so far this season with 3.
Kinson has scored the penalty previously this year. We'll see if he can convert again.
I believe he's actually 3 for 3 in his penalty attempts. He looks to make that 4 for 4. Here comes the kick. And it is good. He goes towards the right side. Goalie went towards the left. And Lehigh is quickly up 1-0 on Army. They've been looking for it all game with all these opportunities. They finally get it.
Yeah, and what do you know? It came off another opportunity where they played a deep switch ball to the corner. And this time, instead of going for the cross, they just cut inside, completely caught Army off guard. And then great composure there by Kinson to just tuck that penalty away. A lot of pressure here tonight. Just pass it into the net, wait for the goalie to move, and a great celebration as well.
Now, if you're Lehigh, after scoring that goal, does the game plan change at all against Army? Or do you stay just as aggressive as you've been so far this game?
No, you got to stay aggressive because Army's going to come right back at you. As you can see, immediately going for it. You just got to keep your discipline, though. You can't get too excited just because you're winning, but look to just keep playing the same way because you're winning with it.
Of course. As they'll try to mount a counteroffensive here, and it looks like Kinson will get taken out around midfield, and that should be a free kick for Lehigh. It also looks like this is going to be a yellow card on Jack Meyer for Army, who committed the foul.
Yeah, that's a frustration foul right there. Kinson was running right past him, and he just kept the leg out. That's what happens when you go down 1-0 and you don't really have any momentum.
Yeah, I mean, you want to avoid those. I mean, from both sides, you don't want to see frustration fouls like that. We don't want to see our players injured, and I'm sure Army does not want to see stupid plays like that be made.
Army's going to have to settle in now. They're going to have to sustain a little bit more pressure, but come back at Lehigh when they can.
Carranza has the ball here on the right side, and he gives it away. Army looking for a counterattack right here. That'll be Brandon Bryant, who kicks it down the right side. Weird play right there. Army the winger tried to make a slide tackle before getting possession of the ball. I mean, it worked, I suppose. They have a throw-in right now.
Yeah, that was dangerous by Army. It looked like a foul from up here, but ref didn't see anything, just all ball. Little dangerous, though, because he mistimes that.
And the throw goes into the box. Army able to get a foot on it, but not in the right direction. Lehigh gets a big clear right there, keeping Army out of the danger zone. And here's another big kick up. And it looks like that was Jax Adkins who got a head on it to keep it from going any further. And a blocked cross in right there for the Lehigh defense as well. So Army threatening now, but Lehigh's defense holding strong, has not allowed them to get a shot on goal in these last couple of opportunities, as they now have another throw in from inside the 18.
Another long throw.
Here comes the throw, and that's heading into the box. Army will get a head on it, but it looks like that'll be a foul, and now a free kick for Lehigh.
Yeah, the ref's definitely calling those the decisions. Oh, never mind. Is it a goal kick?
It may just be a goal kick. It did go out of bounds.
Yeah, there you go. It's a goal kick.
Yeah, that ball just popped right over the net. Really had no shot of going in. As Chiswich will kick that way deep past the midfield line. Lehigh able to get possession, and that'll go towards Yusuf Gay on the left side, but he's unable to corral it in. And now that is another throw-in for Army, now deep in their own half.
That was a great job by Lehigh. I believe that was number 3, Tommy Ziprick, who won the first ball, but they also won the second ball, which allowed them to have that reprieve.
Looks like there is another either throw-in or a free kick for Army here.
It's going to be a free kick, I think.
Didn't quite see the foul on that play, but there was a ball sent down the right line and had a number of players chasing after it. This is just inside the midfield line for Army. Here comes the kick, and that'll go into the box. Chiswich able to get his hands on it and punch it out. Couldn't get possession. And there is a shot right there as that'll go off the pole. Army not able to convert on that.
Yeah,
trying to get a look at who shot that ball. Seems quite upset, trying to talk to the ref right now.
Yeah, I think with the Army players protesting that Lehigh defender flicked it out off the post, that was an inexperienced move there by Chiswick. Just kind of flapped a hand at it. Didn't get a punch or a gather right there. Really big mistake. Got bailed out by, I'm not sure if that was just a post or if that was Hassan Jaho who got a flick on.
Yeah, and I do believe that was Jack Meyer with the shot right there from the left side. And off the kick from Chiswich, Lehigh trying to gain possession right here. Army takes it right back, and they're going to go down the right side again. Able to get past the Lehigh defender. They're going to put a cross in. And another shot from Army. This time they're claiming it went off a Lehigh defender's arm. Lehigh defended the cross fairly well, but it sort of just fell in the laps of the Army players.
Out number 23, Brandon Bryant.
And it looks like Army is making a substitution here. I believe Brandon Bryant is coming out of the game. We'll see who is coming in. Well, Army unable to get anything off the corner kick right there as Lehigh will attempt to take it back up. And that is Gage Lyons, number 11, coming into the game for Army, replacing Brandon Bryant, as Lehigh is now trying to take their counterattack down the left side. Looks like Yusuf Gay got stopped over there. It was a nice tackle by Army as they will try and mount their counterattack going down the left. It is Owen Ennis, the defender, making a long run down the left side with the ball as he passes it into the center, and Army tries to get something going. Ball now goes down into the right corner, and there's a cross. Lehigh defender able to take it easily and kick it out, but Army regains possession. There's another cross from Army into the box. Lehigh trying to clear it. They are now able to take possession out of the box themselves. We'll cross it over to the right side for Austin Carranza, who sends it in the middle to Kinson.
Yeah, that was a good job by Lehigh center backs and Trey Sheeler and Matthew Atchinson, who have done a good job so far and not really letting Army have too much success with those crosses, specifically in the air. They've done a really good job heading those out.
Yeah, they've been doing great on the crosses. The only unfortunate thing is when the Army players, who have done a very good job of sort of picking up the trash, running in after the crosses, even if they're not perfect, and trying to get a shot or regain possession anyway.
Yeah, that's where you're really relying on your midfield. That would be Jaho, Kinson coming back and cleaning up the mess. And I think Jaho's done a great job, but Kinson's obviously more attacking minded. That's along with Noah Levy. And so they're not always getting back in time, but that's all right because they're providing a lot of support offensively.
Yeah, and now we will see a throw-in from Army here on the right side. They'll send it back to their defense, trying to reset, it seems.
Army substitution in number 2, D'Anthony Brown. And out number 29, Owen Ennis.
And here is another substitution for Army. Incoming is number 2, the senior D'Anthony Brown. And going out is number 29, Owen Ennis. D'Anthony Brown actually taking the throw-in off the left side right here. But Army able to do nothing with it as there is a deep clear by Lehigh down the right side.
Yeah, a bit surprising D'Anthony Brown didn't get the start today as a senior compared to Ennis the first year. We'll see if he provides a little bit more experience for Army.
Yeah, we'll see if he can give them a spark here. We know he's just a defender, but if they're looking for big runs down the side, they may be looking towards him to try and spark an offensive opportunity.
Yeah, look for large overlaps from him on that left-hand side.
Army
Spread the defense out.
Number 27, Jacob Lee, and out number 16, Reef McGee.
And here is another substitution for Army. Coming in will be number 27, Jacob Lee, and coming out will be number 16, Reef McGee. As it looks like Army is picking up another throw-in down the right side, deep in Lehigh territory. It's going to be another one they're going to look to throw into the box and get a head or a volley on to get that into the net.
But they're going to go short here, it seems.
Looks like they're going to pass it back to the corner and cross it in. Lehigh able to get a head on it and send it out, and that'll be a corner kick for Army.
Yeah, that was number 20, Beckett Wenger at the back post. Didn't really know what was around him, so just played safe and headed it out of bounds. Didn't want to take any risks.
It was a good play from him. We've seen a lot of great defensive plays from Beckett Wenger today, despite him being a winger on the side for Lehigh. As here comes the corner in. Chiswich able to get a hand on it, goes towards the goal, banks off. That was weird. It looks like it banks off the top of the goal, went back into play, and then got headed over the net.
Yeah, to me, it looked like it might have gone over the line when it hit off the bar. Again, another mistake by Chiswick there, just kind of flapping his hand out, not getting solid contact. The ref looks like he's going to is he going to confer with his AR here on the sideline to see if it did cross the line or not. Army's fiercely protesting. We'll see the outcome of this conference between the refs.
Now, what I saw is a little bit of the top netting of the goal move as the ball hit it. So it's possible that it went all the way past.
And in the midst of all this, Chiswick has picked up a knock. He seems like he's going to be okay to continue, but definitely something to keep an eye on. I think he's claiming he got knocked in the face by an Army offensive player, maybe with an elbow or something, and that's why he couldn't get up.
Yeah, and I mean, it's unfortunate for Chiswich right there. Lehigh is lucky that they get out of that without conceding the goal. But like you said, he's got to work on making stronger contact with the ball when he comes out to punch it. He can't just sort of slightly hit it.
Yeah, because that's a couple times now where he's just kind of flapped at it. And Army's both times have, to their credit, have crafted good shots, but both of them getting unlucky with the woodwork.
And here's Jaho able to intercept a header to take possession off the goal kick. Lehigh will pass it back to their defense and send it around to the left side.
Number 30, Athanasios Kasi, and out number 14, Yusef Gay.
And now a substitution for Lehigh. Incoming is number 30, senior Athanasios Kasi, and going out is number 14, Yusuf Gay. It looks like a foul was just called on Lehigh down the right side in Army's own half, so Army will get the free kick right here.
Yeah, Kasi's going to bring some more energy on that left-hand side. Gay had done a good job getting in behind, but we're just going to keep the legs fresh out there.
Here comes the kick from Army, sending it deep down the left side. They're able to get a head on it, trying to send it down into the left corner. It was Gage Lyons trying to make a play there for Army, but he was not able to get through Lehigh's staunch defense right there.
Yeah,
and this will turn into a throw-in for Army on the left side.
it looks like Lehigh's going to have to sustain a little bit more pressure here from Army unless they can get themselves on the ball, calm this game down, because it's a bit frantic right now, and that's not what you want as the home team and as the one leading right now.
No, definitely not. They want to slow this down, take possession, and force Army to make mistakes in this game. As here comes a cross in the box for Army. That is a very good cross. Not able to be converted. It looks like that was Jack Meyer again right there on the left side. He got his foot on it in the air and just sent it wide of the goal.
Yeah, that Jack Meyer just kind of floated in there, ghosted in there, and no one picked him up. We were just talking about how great Wenger has played so far, but totally lost sight of his man. Unfortunately for Wenger, he's coming off right now. A little bit of damping your confidence.
In number 2, Sam Davis, and out number 21, Jax Atkins. And for Army.
And it looks like Beckett Wenger will actually stay in the game. Coming out is number 21, Jax Adkins, and coming in to replace him is number 2, sophomore Sam Davis.
And out number 6, Cooper Warren.
As Army is taking another counteroffensive down the left side here, they send it into the center, and they send it back to their midfield. Looking for a shot here against Lehigh. They send it out to the left side again. Going to try and cross it in, I assume. They can't get the cross off, but it does go out of bounds, and it looks like that'll be a goal kick for Lehigh. That was some excellent defense right there in a very dangerous position. I believe that was Sam Davis, who just came in the game, immediately making an impact for that Lehigh defense.
Yeah, close quarters there, but luckily for Davis right there, the ball, Army just kind of ran out of space.
And I also believe for Army, number 22, Sean Adugiamfi, has just come into the game as well. Sam Davis now with the ball again on the right side in the back. He sends it over towards the center as Lehigh is looking for a place they can attack. And that'll be a foul on Army right there on the deep ball towards the center. Lehigh is going to get a free kick in very good position in Army's half. Looks like Kinson may be taking it.
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if they either go short here or there's just a little clip ball into the box, looking for some big bodies to head it in, or really any part of the body. Because when you're that close to the goal, any kind of flick's probably going to hit it towards the net.
And I believe that foul was called on defensiveman Kelly Cooper for Army. As here comes the kick in, and that'll go towards the left side of the goal. There's a header trying to get it in, but unfortunately not able to get enough on it. And Army will clear it and escape the free kick danger, but Lehigh will retake possession as they try and reset through the back. Switching field, it goes over to Sam Davis on the right side. He is not able to get a touch on the ball as it goes out of bounds, and they just give Army possession back with a throw-in right here. Really unfortunate play.
Yeah, just a little bit of rust in those boots for Davis. Just came on the pitch. Don't really blame him for that one.
And Army will go short, pass it back, and then go deep for a play down the line. And they now have Gage Lyons trying to make a run down the line with the ball. But that'll be an excellent play right there by Hassan Jaho once again defensively. Ball will go out of bounds, and that'll be a goal kick for Chisowich.
You know, I think that might have been Atchison actually who made that sliding tackle on the Army attacker there. Army feels a little hard done by that decision. I think that might have gone off of Atchison last, but referee did not see it that way, and Lehigh gets another goal kick.
Yeah, Army's been complaining numerous times this game about some calls against them. Nothing you can really do sometimes. As possession is bouncing back and forth off the goal kick here, Lehigh looks to be able to get it as Carranza got it on the right side. Kinson is now fouled in the center just past midfield, and Lehigh will get another dangerous free kick right here. We'll see if they can convert on this one. Well, Kinson will just pass it back towards Jaho on the defense as Jaho makes his run down the left side and sends a deep ball. But unfortunately, it is intercepted by Army, and they are going on the counteroffensive towards the right. And it looks like this will be a throw-in on the right side for Army. Down in Lehigh's half now. About 13 and a half minutes left in this half. There's a stoppage right here, but I'm unsure why.
Yeah, something about the refs currently talking to the Lehigh's bench, both the AR and the main referee, but it seems to have been cleared up now. Lehigh's got to calm this game down again. They're letting Army dictate the terms, and when you're leading and at home, you just can't let that happen.
And Army will try and switch possession to the left side here. That goes over to DeAnthony Brown. He tries to make a move on his defender.
Lovely.
Little give and go right there. DeAnthony Brown now heading towards the center. That was Matthew Atchison with a big clear right there after he intercepted an Army pass. Lehigh now taking possession again, running down the left side. And unfortunately can't connect on the through ball right there down the left end of the field. And that'll be cleared out by Army, so now Lehigh will get a throw-in in Army's part of the field.
That was good play by Noah Levy for Lehigh. Had a man draped all over him. Probably deserved a free kick there. Ref played advantage. Little surprised he didn't go back and at least talk to the Army player for that.
Yeah, we had a little pulling of the jersey. As here comes the throw-in into the box, Army able to get a head on it and send it back out. And Lehigh's left midfielder able to make a great slide tackle to keep possession of the ball right here.
Oh, that's great from Jaho. Fight through like 3 defenders.
What an amazing play right there by, I believe you said Jaho.
Yeah, Jaho was able to fight through a couple guys and went down in hopes of a penalty, but I think even he was not convinced he felt any real contact, just kind of realized the play was over and looked for a lucky pen.
Yeah, I mean, that would have been huge if Lehigh was able to take a 2-0 lead. But nonetheless, all these opportunities, Lehigh needs to get back and start threatening at the goal again if they want to make Army feel uncomfortable. As there's a shot from Army, but Chiswick is able to corral it easily away from the net.
Chiswick will take that catch in practice all day.
He will take his time with the punt here. Let all the Lehigh players move up. As here comes the punt way past midfield. Army will get first touch on it, but looks like Kinson will get his foot on it, and it will be sent back to Chiswick, who will send it out to the right side to Sam Davis. That was DeAnthony Brown from Army able to get a foot on it and send it forwards. Now Army trying to attack, but Lehigh able to stop that, send it back to Chiswick, who clears it out to Carranza. Kinson now with the ball in midfield, and he sends it up to the forward. Little wild possession right here. Neither team seems to really be able to keep it for much right now. Just bouncing around the midfield. Kinson now has it for Lehigh. Him and Jaho having a little back and forth right there.
Yeah, if you're Lehigh, you got to rely on Kinson and Jaho in that middle. They're your real leaders of this team. You're going to want them to calm the game down, keep possession. Again, a long ball like that is probably not your best option, but hopefully Lehigh can calm the game down.
Yeah, Army has retaken possession here, and they're looking for some attack down the middle of the field. It looks like that'll be a foul on Kinson, I believe. And Army will get a free kick just inside Lehigh's half. Now, this is dangerous right here indeed. Lehigh does not want to give up a game-tying goal right before the half ends. We've got about 10 minutes left.
Yeah, real opportunity here for Army to get a goal before half.
It looks like that's Eric Luskin, the defender, kicking it. He will try and chip it into the box. It goes towards the right side, and no real danger right there as Chiswick is able to come by and scoop it up easily. fakes a throw, and then decides he will take his time with the punt, run the clock down a little bit. Punt goes over towards the left side, and Army is able to intercept it and try and send a ball down the right side for them. Some excellent defense there by Lehigh, but they kick it into the center and nearly give possession right back to Army. Army fighting to keep possession around midfield right now. That's a great move to fake out a couple of Lehigh defenders and send it down the right side. Army now cutting back towards the center. They can't quite get the shot off, blocked by Lehigh. Lehigh able to clear it out, but can't quite get rid of the danger just yet. Looks like that will be a throw-in for Lehigh now down the right side, deep in their own half. That's about as good as they could have hoped for.
We got an Army player down. Gonna have to take a look at him. Can't really see what he's clutching, but let's hope it's nothing serious.
Yeah, you can't quite tell. We hope he's all right, as there is a stoppage in the clock right here. 8:25 left in the half. Lehigh just wants to hang on to this 1-0 lead for now, and then come back out firing for the second half.
It was a bit odd right there. Medical staff was not immediately allowed onto the pitch, so I'm really intrigued by what is going on with the Army player. Can't exactly tell who's down right now. He's needing some kind of attention. Let's hope it's like cramp or something.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's good. Now, back to the game, Jackson. What do you think Lehigh's game plan coming out into the second half will be to make sure that they hold on to this lead against Army and pick up the win today?
I think in these last 8 minutes or so, I think they're going to try to hold themselves out. It's okay if they're not able to completely attack right now. Just go in with a 1-0 advantage. Second half, I think you got to come out firing because you know Army is going to as well. They're going to want to erase that deficit right away. So Lehigh's going to have to set the tone right, like they did in the first half, but they're going to have to do it again.
All right, and it looks like Army's player is up now, and he is able to walk off the pitch under his own power, so that's always good to see.
Yeah, I think that was Nick Atkinson, the senior. Again, he's got his hands on his knees, but a little difficult to tell what's wrong with him.
Coming in, it looked like that was Eric Luskin getting subbed back in. Sam Davis has the ball for Lehigh down the right sideline in their own half, getting ready for the throw-in after the whistle is blown.
Referee's talking to the Lehigh coach about something or other. Not exactly sure what he could have to complain about right now.
Yeah, still a little bit of a hold up here, but we should be getting started soon. Still nothing yet. Looks like the ref is communicating to his ARs. Here's the whistle. Sam Davis will take the throw-in and will go short towards the center to Jaho.
Lehigh substitution in number 19, Alfonso Young, and out number 30, Athanasios Kasi.
And now a substitution for Lehigh coming into the game will be number 19, first-year Alfonso Young, and going out will be number 30, Athanasios Kasi. As there is another Lehigh throw. Sam Davis again on the right side. And he'll try and send it deep down the right line this time. A nice kick towards the center there by Ziprick, but unfortunately no Lehigh players as that goes to Army's defense, and they will look to counterattack quickly. Heading down the right side, cannot get the cross in, blocked by Lehigh. Some great defense there, but Army now has a throw-in deep in Lehigh's territory.
Look for them to attack Chiswick here. He's shown some inexperience dealing with crosses.
Here comes the throw. Nice header there by Lehigh to get out of the box. They're trying to clear it, get rid of the danger here. And that was a pretty lucky kick by the Lehigh defender there. Went right off the Army player and out of bounds. So now Lehigh gets the throw in on the left side. Probably look to retain possession here and bring it closer to the midfield as he goes long. And looks like immediately out of bounds. Not sure if he ever got that in, but that'll now be Army throw.
Ref's been quite particular this half about the simple things of where you're taking a throw and where you're taking a free kick. We'll see if that continues in the second half.
We'll see what happens here with the Army throw. What was interesting is he took a quick throw and went backwards, and then when he was forced to move up and take the throw in farther up the field, he decided to go forwards. Harry Kinson, or never mind, Jaho making an excellent interception there for Lehigh as they try and pry possession away from Army. Able to do so, and that's a ball down the right line, but unfortunately Kinson not able to get there in time, and that'll be a throw in for Army as they will send it back to their defense and switch it over to the right side. Now they'll try and work through the middle. Probing Lehigh's defense for an opening right here. They need a goal before half if they want to be back in this game. As Army sends it down the right side, intercepted by Lehigh and cleared back out. Army able to take back possession. Army's got the ball inside Lehigh's box right now on the right side, not able to get a cross through. They still have possession, just looking for a shot that's not smothered by Lehigh defenders. Can't get one. Lehigh blocked a shot right there, able to get it back out towards the left side. And they're able to retain possession while going the other way, luckily. Getting rid of the danger of that possession right there by Army.
Yeah, Army got themselves in a nice position there with a cutback from the byline. It fell to Gage Ryans, that is, but just too many touches in the box for him. He had a couple layoff options, but a little indecisive, and that led to a pretty botched shot, and Lehigh was able to get men behind the ball. If they had played a little bit faster, they might have been able to get a shot on target.
And it looks like this is a free kick for Lehigh right now from deep in their own half. They'll send it far up. Army able to get it the first head on it. Lehigh gets the second head, and Army will take possession right here off of that. They're sending down another attack down the right side, and here's a cross into the box. Not able to get a shot off right there as, again, Lehigh's defense teams up on the Army attackers. They've gotten the ball in the box a bunch recently, but have not seemed to have been able to get the actual shots off to put Chisowich in any real danger. As Lehigh will kick it out of bounds on the right side. That's really not what you want to see there with just a few minutes left in the half, trying to retain possession. Army will take the throw in and just send it back towards their defense, trying to switch fields, it seems, and no, they'll turn around and send it back down the left side. That is intercepted by Sam Davis. He sends it in the middle to Kinson, who switches it all the way back towards the left side. Lehigh cutting it back towards the center, trying to make an attack right here happen in the last few minutes. Sam Davis has the ball now on the right side and tries to get it down the line to Young, but not able to get it there. Army with a huge counterattack right here. That is D'Anthony Brown taking it down the left side. Can't quite get past a Lehigh defender. We'll call it a clean tackle right there. I believe that was Jaho.
Yeah, once again, Jaho cleaning up the mess. Just waited for Brown to come to him, and then a great challenge. But yeah, I think he might be Lehigh's best player so far today. He's been everywhere in that midfield.
Yeah, I mean, defensively, offensively, Jaho has been in the center of it all. You've got to love his motor.
Yeah, he's a really nice complement to Kinson. Obviously, more of an attacking option, but he lets Kinson do that because he covers so much ground right in front of that defense.
As Army once again has possession, looking for a hole in this Lehigh defense. It's a Nice move right there on the left side to get past a couple of Lehigh defenders and pick up a foul right there, trying to see who it was for Army.
Yeah, I think Sam Davis committed the foul on D'Anthony Brown. Davis got beat there, and just kind of grabbed him and threw him backwards.
And it looks like Eric Luskin will take the free kick right here over on the left side, just outside the 18. Goes into the box and way wide. Chiswick doesn't touch it, but that goes out of bounds on the goal line, and that'll be a goal kick for Lehigh.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much Chiswick knew where that ball was going to end up, but he seemed confident enough to let it run.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good kick right there from Luskin. Just fortunately for Lehigh, I suppose, Army could not get a head on it in the box right there.
Yeah, those in-swinging balls are really, really dangerous because any touch is probably beating the goalkeeper.
And the kick from Chiswick goes down the left side. Lehigh looking to retain possession off it. Kinson getting double teamed right there in the center, not able to keep possession as Army sends it wide down the right side. Lehigh able to clear it back up the left side, and that'll go out of bounds for an Army throw-in.
In the first half.
Now just 1 minute remaining in this first half. Army, you have to imagine, is going to be frantic to score right here and try and tie it up. Lehigh just needs to stand strong on defense.
Yeah, no mental mistakes here if you're Lehigh. You got to make Army earn it here.
And there's a deep cross down the left side to D'Anthony Brown once again. He's trying to make a move to get inside. And that'll go back to Jack Meyer for Army. Lehigh's defense able to clean that up and kick it off of Jack Meyer to get the throw-in over on the right side for them. And Sam Davis will certainly take his time for this one as we are counting down the half. About 10 seconds left.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And Army just has the ball back with their defense. They kick it up. Not much to do right there. And that will do it for our first half. Some excellent soccer scene played by Lehigh right there as they take a 1-0 lead off of Perry Kinson's penalty. Jackson, any other thoughts on this first half so far for Lehigh?
Yeah, I mean, the Mountain Hawks started really, really strong. They found a lot of space in behind Army's fullbacks, especially with Yusuf Gay on that left-hand side. But as the game progressed, and certainly after Kinson's goal, Army grew into this game. Had some great opportunities. Might feel a bit hard done that the ref did not give them a goal when it reverberated off the crossbar. But the second half's is going to be crucial. Lehigh has a 1-0 lead, but it's quite an even contest. So look for both teams to come out firing.
Yeah, we'll see if Lehigh can get dangerous again and get those offensive opportunities going again. I think that'll be paramount for them, because if they can make Army feel more uncomfortable on the defensive end, it won't allow Army to have as many attacks as they did in sort of the last 15 or so minutes there in the first half. Now, in terms of filling up the stat sheet, obviously Perry Kinson got the 1 goal for Lehigh. He also leads them in shots with 3 and shots on goal with 2. Ziprick has a shot on goal for Lehigh as well, and Beckett Wanger has a shot not on goal for Lehigh. Over on the Army side, Jack Meyer leads them with 2 shots, neither of them on goal, and Bambala has 1 shot, along with Gage Lyons and Adu Giamfi. So 5 shots total for Army, none of them on goal so far. Jack Meyer has the one and only yellow card of the match. And their goalie, Harrison Faulkner, has 1 save in that first half and 1 goal allowed. We will see you in about 10 minutes before the start of the second half between Lehigh and Army men's soccer.
A conference championship under the guidance of head coach
And we are back for the second half of NCAA men's soccer. We have a great match here today between the Lehigh University Mountain Hawks and the Army West Point Black Knights. Lehigh took a 1-0 lead in the first half off of Perry Kinson's penalty goal. Jackson, you'd like to give a little bit more on the matchup between these two teams, how they've been doing this year and how they've done in previous years against each other.
Yeah, so coming into this game, they both are having down seasons right now. In the last game, the Mountain Hawks came back from a 2-0 deficit in the second half, scoring goals courtesy of Austin Carazana and Connor Kunsel in the second half to draw the Blue Hens, which is a big result for the Mountain Hawks, and you can see that momentum carrying over into this game. On the other hand of the spectrum, Army has lost their last 3 games by a combined aggregate score of 5-0. So obviously they really don't want to have 4 straight losses. In terms of this matchup, the all-time series is actually 23-22-7 in favor of Army. And so if Lehigh can hold on to this lead today, the all-time series would be evened up, which would be big news for Lehigh as they go on to take on Drexel and Philadelphia on October the 10th before coming back home to face Loyola of Maryland on the 14th and finish off the next 3 games. They'll be going to Philadelphia again to take on Penn on the 17th of October.
Yeah, that 3-game losing streak for Army is not at all good for them. Lehigh's able to hold on. That'll make it 4 straight losses for Army, and not only that, if Army cannot score another goal in this game, that'll make it 4 straight shutouts for them. Like you said, they've been outscored 5-0 in those 3 games. 6-0 if you include this game.
Yeah, I mean, Army has created some good opportunities. Towards the end of the second half, they might feel a bit undone when they saw their shot go off the underside of the crossbar, and it looked like it might have crossed the line, but the referee decided against the goal. So I think it's more of a confidence thing than anything. They're creating opportunities, but they really got to get their shooting boots on, and that's a big part for number 18. That is their forward, Jabril Mambala, who's had a couple good spaces, good movements, and he's going to be looking for a goal to equalize here.
As we look to get underway the second half in just a few seconds right here, Lehigh will start with possession of the ball.
Big moment here for Lehigh. This young team, see if they can hold on to this lead at home, control the game.
And here we go. The second half is officially underway. Not only a big moment for this Lehigh team, but also for their goalkeeper, Tommy Chisowich. Like you said, is still undefeated in his first 2 games, looking to keep that going in his 3rd game.
Yeah, Chiswick has a real audition moment right here as Kosick is injured right now. So he's really looking to cement his title as the new starting goalkeeper. Had a couple scares in the first half, not able to control a couple crosses, kind of flapping at it. But it's still a shutout, and when you're a goalkeeper, that gives you a lot of confidence that you still have a shutout.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the few mistakes, but for the most part, he's been fairly good. And, of course, it does not hurt that Lehigh's defense has been excellent today so far in stopping these Army attacks as they come into the box or coming into the final third.
Yeah, that's a real credit to the defensive midfielder, Hussein Jaho. He's been cleaning up the messes, which is really important for 2 main reasons. One, it allows Perry Kinson, who's playing in the midfield, to go a bit further forward. But it also gives the young center back pairing of Trey Sheeler and Matthew Atchison, just a little bit more confidence and comfortability, which you've seen translate into some good performances.
And Army gets a huge throw into the box here. Not able to get a shot on net from that despite getting a couple heads on it, and they'll now take the ball over on the right side. We're going to try and work it back towards the center, but a little bit of a bad touch right there by number 22, Adu Giamfi. And here is a deep ball into Lehigh's box. Army trying to make a big play right there, but nothing comes out of it. It goes out on the goal line, and there'll be a goal kick for Chisowich right here.
Yeah, for Lehigh, watch out for number 14, Yusuf Gay. he played about the first 20 minutes before that first half and then came out. So he'll be well rested. Look for Kinson and Jaho to just kind of look for ping balls in behind for him to run onto.
Yeah, we saw a ton of great stuff from Gay in that last half, and I'm sure Lehigh is going to try and utilize that again to get those dangerous offensive opportunities down that left side. Army has a throw-in at midfield from the right side, and they send it back to their defense, trying to switch it over to the left side, it seems. And no, they'll send it back to the right. We'll send a deep ball down the right side into the corner. Lehigh's defender able to fight off the Army attacker. Great play right there. And it looks like Lehigh will be getting a free kick as a foul was called on the Army player.
Yeah, it's worth noting that for both teams, they've made some differences for them starting lineups. For Lehigh, Sam Davis is slotted in at right back. He did not start there, and that's moved Wanger over to left back. Similarly for Army, DeAnthony Brown, the senior, has got the nod at left back for the second half.
Perry Kinson now with the ball in midfield, and he'll pass it over to Jaho, who sends it towards the right side for Sam Davis. Lehigh probing for a point of attack against this Army defense. And they'll send it deep down the right side. There's a header from Army to clear it out. Jaho gets his head on the ball, and now it's getting sent over the left side to Gay. And that'll be a throw-in for Lehigh just outside the 18 on the left side. Looks like they'll try and send this one into the box. They've got a great opportunity right here. And that is Beckett Wanger taking the throw right now from the left side. He'll send that way into the box.
Oh, and the rare foul throw. That's a big mental mistake there by Wanger.
Yeah, it did look like he tried to swing that a bit.
Don't see it called a lot, but refs kept an eye out for it today.
Yeah, he really tried to launch that one as far as he could, and unfortunately gets caught on it right there. As a ball goes into the stands, as Lehigh will get another free throw down that, or throw in down that left side. Looks like it'll be Gay taking it this time, and he'll go backwards towards Lehigh's defense. An aggressive press right now by number 27, Jacob Lee, for Army, who did not start the first half. Now Army coming in with an attack down the left side. They'll try and cut it back and send it towards the center. A bad pass right there, and Lehigh is able to intercept, trying to counterattack on their own. Not able to quite keep possession, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was good work by that was Tommy Ziprick for Lehigh. At least initially, he's able to intercept it and then hold the ball for a little bit. He made a silly foul there he didn't need to make.
Army doesn't take much with the free kick, just sending it back towards their defense to switch it over towards the right side. They now have Atkinson with the ball over on the right, and he'll send a cross in. And that's a shot and goes just wide.
Yeah,
lucky moment right there for Lehigh. Chisowich was not able to get a hand on it, but ball was going wide anyway, so it'll be a goal kick for him.
I believe that was number 6, Cooper Warren for Army, playing in the center midfield today. Just really put his laces through that volley, and as you said, Chiswick was clamoring across the goal. I don't think he knew he was going to get there or not.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about all these chances that Army has been able to create throughout the second half of that first half, and he seems to be coming out firing again. Lehigh's got to be careful.
Yeah,
as they are trying to take another attack down the right side. And it looks like that'll be either a foul or a throw-in. Looks like it will be a foul, so that'll be a free kick for Lehigh.
If you're Lehigh, you just got to be patient in this half. You know you're probably going to have to play a little bit on the back foot because Army is going to be throwing players forward. But the more players you throw forward, obviously, the more gaps you're going to leave in your defense. And Lehigh's really going to have to capitalize on that. really look for the Gay and Kinson to exploit those openings in the defense.
And it looks like Zipper got pushed down right there on the free kick. No call from the refs. Lehigh's able to get possession back and send it to their defense. Switching it over back to the left side, that's a big kick, but Gay will not get there, and the Army player will be able to send it forwards. And off the head of Trey Sheeler, that'll go out of bounds, and Army now has a throw-in down the right side, right at midfield. And the throw comes right back.
It's worth noting just the last little sequence of play. Sam Davis slipped twice in a row. It was raining earlier today. It hasn't rained for a couple hours or so. There wasn't really any slippage problems in the first half. We'll see if that becomes more of a factor as this field cools down.
Yeah, I mean, talking about the rain, I'm afraid we weren't going to be able to broadcast today if it kept it up. Luckily, it cleared out enough, and we actually have some beautiful weather for the soccer game so far today. We had a little sun at the beginning, but that has since left us as we move closer into the nighttime. And Army with a deep cross towards the left side from midfield, but Lehigh able to get a head on it and clear it out. Looks like the ref is calling advantage right there after a Lehigh player may have been fouling an Army player, although the Lehigh player was on the ground. Lehigh is able to get possession back, though, and that is intercepted by Army. Trying to make an attack down the center right there. And they'll send it wide towards the left as they can't find any holes for now. Army looking for a cross. Here it comes into the box. Chisowich able to catch it cleanly. Great play right there from him.
Yeah, it was a good ball by Army, but they just they hit it too flat and right into Chiswick's waiting grasp. You saw it, Lehigh had a counter-attack opportunity, and once again, Gay made a great run. Lehigh just couldn't find him, but again, as Army throws more players forward, look for those spaces to be exploited.
Yeah, now the one thing I'll say is that we haven't actually seen Lehigh play much of a possession game so far, even though they've had the 1-0 lead for quite some time. They've seemed quite aggressive on offense. They're not looking to just wait the clock out. Do you think that's a mistake on their part, or do you think they should be playing more of a possession-based game?
I would say a bit more possession, because when they scored their first goal, I think they were playing a bit more possession. They were shifting it side to side and such. But I think part of the reason they're playing a little bit more counterattacking is just Army's controlled the pace for a little bit. And so I think if you're Lehigh, what you really want to do is for these next 10, 15 minutes before the 20-minute mark, you're really going to try to push, see if you can control the game. Because for those last 20 minutes, you're really going to be pinned back. But if you can get a goal in these next 15 minutes, it puts Army's hopes at a severe loss.
Of course, and there was just a foul on Lehigh. Army took the free kick and just crossed it towards the left side. And Lehigh is able to turn away their attacking opportunity, but Army gains possession of it back as they now look to attack down the right side. Weird play right there. It looked like the Army player just didn't get a touch on it. Goes out of bounds. Now Lehigh will take possession on the throw-in. And some aggressive pressing from Army's forward Jacob Lee again, but not able to take possession. The ball just goes out of bounds off of his foot, so that'll be a goal kick for Lehigh.
Yeah, clear difference in Army strategy. A lot higher of a press now. In the first half, they were a lot more willing to let Lehigh have the ball back in their half.
Substitutions. In number 29, Owen Ennis, and out number 2, D'Anthony Brown.
And now
also in for Army, number 11, Gage Lyons, and out number 16, Reef McGee.
And now coming in for Army will be number 29, Owen Ennis, and number 11, Gage Lyons. And coming out will be number 2, D'Anthony Brown, number 16, Reef McGee. So Owen Ennis actually started the game and was replaced at some point in the first half. Now coming back into the game in the second half here. So it looks like another foul was called on Lehigh here. Army will get a very good chance with a free kick here. about 10 yards past the 18. And on the left side, see if they take a direct shot here or try and cross it in.
Yeah, it's a bit far out, but he's lined it up as if he's looking for a shot. So I wouldn't be surprised if he just slams this. We'll see where Chiswick sets up to see if he'll go far post or near post here.
And here comes the kick, and that'll be on the ground. Chiswick is able to smother it easily, make the save for Lehigh, and he'll throw it out towards the left side to get a counterattack going quickly. A little bit of a mistake there from Gay. Didn't go straight towards the ball. Allows the Army defender back into the play. And the counterattack is thwarted right there from Lehigh. Army regains possession right here and is able to send it back towards their defense.
Yeah, I think that was Eric Luskin with that free kick. I think what he was trying to do was just slot it in Chiswick's bottom left corner. But he just kind of skimped it a little bit, hit it into the ground, and it popped right into Chiswick's arms.
And that was the first save of the day for Chiswick. He's been playing mostly well, but hasn't actually gotten a save before that because there weren't many shots on goal from Army.
Yeah, and those saves right there are really going to help his confidence. You know, it's a free kick, it's a big moment, and even though it's an easy save, it's just another mental thing in his head that makes him a bit more confident, which will make him play better.
And Army is now looking to make an attack down the right side. Lehigh's Beckett Wanger playing some very aggressive defense right now. You'll love to see it. And Army switches it over to the left side, now attacking down that end as they will try and cut it towards the center. A big tackle right there by Jaho. Not called a foul. Army player went down hard.
I think Kinson was looking for that cross-field ball to Gay, but it got deflected right to Army's defense.
Army now with possession around midfield. They'll cross it over deep towards the left side to, looks like nobody.
Bit of miscommunication there, perhaps. I think they expected, I believe that is Ennis playing left back now to keep running forward, but checked his run back, and so it just rolled out of bounds.
So Lehigh will take the throw-in right here, and they're unfortunately giving possession back up to Army. As Army will go on the attack down the right side with Nick Atkinson crossing it into the center. Stopped right there by Lehigh. Army retook possession at midfield and sent it back down the right side once again. And there's a big cross in by Jack Meyer. And that'll be way too far, headed out by the Lehigh defender. They'll look to get another cross now from the left side. Pops out to the edge of the 18. Missed a kick right there. Possible chance to score, and there's a shot, and it goes wide. It was a deep shot right there. Didn't really get much on it, so I don't think there was much danger for Lehigh. Chiswick will now take the goal kick.
Yeah, I think Army's forwards, that would be Gage Lyons and Jabril Bambala, are going to feel a little disappointed that they didn't get a ball into the box there. They were in a good position. Instead, they just had to watch the ball roll wide of the net.
As here comes the goal kick from Chiswick. That'll be well past midfield. Army able to get the first head on it. Cannot keep possession, though, as Lehigh will take it down the left side. A big run from Gay right here. He'll try and get to the ball first. He does, but he gets pushed out of the way by the Army defender. Does not look like there was possibly anything called. I'm not quite sure right there. It looks like it was just a goal kick.
Yeah, it looks like the ref waved that off because Gay was already kind of falling towards the ground. It was definitely off balance. So I think the ref just kind of saw it as Gay falling over, and maybe the Army player touching him, but Gay was too far gone.
As Gay got the ball again on the left side, trying to cross it over to the right, but intercepted by Army. I believe that was number 8, Coleman Kim, who made that play right there, as Army is now trying to mount their attack down the left side of the field for them. Thwarted right there by Lehigh. And Lehigh now has a throw-in on the right side in their half. We've got a sub coming in for each team.
First for Lehigh, In number 16, Emmett Shea, and out number 10, Perry Kingston.
Coming in for Lehigh is number 16, Emmett Shea, and coming out will be number 10, Perry Kinston. We've talked so much so far
And
in this
for
game.
Army, in number 11, Gage Lyons, out number 16, Ruth McGee.
And coming in for Army will be number 11, Gage Lyons. Coming out will be number 16,
In number
Reef
8,
McGee.
Coleman Kim, out number 29, Owen Ennis.
And Coleman Kin will be coming in for Army, and Owen Ennis will be going out. So a bunch of subs right there for both teams. Army looking for a big attack right here, but it looks like a bad touch in the box sends it over to the corner, and Lehigh is able to regain possession, trying to bring it all the way up the left side of their own half. Not able to, as there's a cross in by Army. They get nothing out of it. A physical game right now between Lehigh and Army as they're both sort of scrapping for possession. Gay trying to take possession of the ball on the left side, unable to take it away from Army.
Yeah, that sub out for Kinston is going to be interesting. I think what Coach Koski is kind of plotting here is let Kinston rest until the 20-minute, 15-minute mark and let him have full energy for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and that was just a huge opportunity for Army that they could not capitalize on right there. Had a couple of bounces off player's head and then shoulder in the box, and they just couldn't quite turn around to get a shot on goal. And here's the throw-in from Army, goes all the way in the box. They get a head on it, but it's not enough. Lehigh is able to clear it out with a nice header right there, and then kick it all the way over to midfield. And it looks like Ziprick is fighting for that ball right now, trying to make a play on the counterattack. And he will get called for the foul. And Army will get a free kick in their own half right now. They'll just kick it over to the defense and reset their possession.
It's a bit harsh on Ziprick there. I don't think he was doing enough for a foul call there. Just some battling for the ball.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see the effort and the aggression from him on that. It was essentially him against maybe 3 defenders on that play, and he was just searching for something. As a foul is called on Army in their attacking possession against Lehigh right there. So looks like Chisowich will take the free kick right outside the 18 right now. A little bit of a break there for Lehigh so that they can send the ball down to Army side of the field. Gay gets turned around a bit, but is able to get possession back. Looking to attack down the left side. And he'll send it back for Jaho, who kicks it out of bounds on the left. Not sure what he was looking for right there. Maybe just a bad pass.
Yeah, it looked like Gay kind of playing that ball a bit late.
First for Lehigh, in number 21, Jax Adkins. Out number 14, Yusef Gay. In number 19, Alfonso Young. Out number 7, Austin Carranza. And in number 15, Michael Larrett. Out number 22, Hassan Jaho. And for Army,
we have got a flurry of substitutions here.
Clement. And out number 18, Jabril Bombala.
So Lehigh with 3 subs coming in. Army with 1 right there.
For Lehigh, we saw Jaho come out for Garrett as well as Gay coming out for Adkins. Didn't catch the third one, but that's almost an entirely new midfield for Lehigh right now. Dangerous stuff right now.
Yeah, I believe Lehigh might be trying to get some fresh legs on the pitch. Get the energy up right now. Make sure Army doesn't have anything over them. Army's got great motivation to try and come back and at least tie this game so they don't make this a 4-game losing skid. As Army will kick the ball past the goal line right there, and that'll be a goal kick for Chisowich.
I think that was the third sub out for Lehigh was Carazana. I think he made way. So again, that's both seniors plus Kinson off the pitch for Lehigh right now.
as Lehigh's looking for a counterattack down the right side right here. Army able to make a nice play on the ball and turn it back the other way. Now Army is attacking hard down the left side. They'll try and cut it inside towards the center. This is a dangerous spot for Lehigh right now. Able to clear it towards the right side eventually, and that'll just be a throw-in for Army.
Yeah, Lehigh's gonna have to sustain some pressure here. Be really composed on and off the ball. They're gonna have great discipline, not give any big gaps to Army.
There's another throw-in for Army, just around the same spot. That'll be another sub coming in the game for Army, it looks like. And the throw is deep down the left line. Looks like that will go out again, and that is another Army throw, this time closer to the 18-yard line.
I'm not sure if Davis over there meant to do that, but he made an acrobatic effort and kicked that ball all the way over the fence, which I don't think it'll end up wasting any time because of the replacement balls, but a little nifty strategy there by Davis.
Not like the old days where we had to retrieve all the balls ourselves, huh?
The good old days.
And out number 27, Jacob Lee.
So Army trying to retain possession right here. That's a deep shot. That'll go wide. That was way out, maybe close to 40 yards out. Not entirely sure what Army was thinking right there, taking that shot.
Yeah, I think that's a frustration, desperation kind of shot where they've created some kind of half chances in the box, but nothing really substantial. And so I think at this point, Army's kind of hoping for a little luck, a little thing to go the way, and that was a great example of it.
And the goal kick from Chisowich goes all the way to midfield. Possession sort of bouncing around between the two teams right now. Yeah, I think if you're Lehigh, I think you want to sort of force them to take those desperation shots. Make sure you stay back. Don't give them anything easy in the box. As Army is now attacking down the left side. Beautiful through ball right there. Try and get the crossing, but Lehigh is able to intercept it and kick it out. Ziprick now fighting to retain possession close to midfield. And he is able to get to the ball and pass it out towards the left.
There's a counterattack on there for Lehigh. If they just needed a better ball out from Wenger, probably in the air towards the back post, but could not get it done.
Yeah, you could tell what he was trying to do there. He unfortunately just couldn't get enough on it with his left foot right there.
But again, those opportunities are going to become more and more apparent for Lehigh as Army throw more people forward.
Army now with possession of the ball on the right side, getting close to Lehigh's 18. They'll go in, they try and get the cross in. Blocked by Lehigh. So that'll go out on the goal line, and it'll be a corner kick now for Army. So another huge opportunity for Army to try and tie this game right here. Lehigh needs to stay disciplined, and that's a short kick. It bounces. A lot of touches in the box right there. Ref called his whistle. It looks like there's going to be a foul on Army, and that'll be a free kick for Lehigh. If you're Lehigh, you do not want that ball to bounce that first time and get deep in that box, especially for a short kick like that.
Yeah, Army's definitely looking for trying to create some chaos in that box, just hoping for any kind of luck right there. Decent enough job by Lehigh, though, to clear the ball out and get a foul.
And the free kick from Chisowich is sent deep past midfield. Army able to get possession off of it on the second touch. As they are back attacking again, and they'll send it towards the right side. Missed slide tackle right there from Wanger, and the cross is in for Army. Lehigh able to intercept, get it out. Army takes possession at the top of the box. They pass it back in. A header sends it out of the box for Lehigh. Army going back around the right side, tries to get a cross in. They can't. Lehigh will retake possession now in their own half. Little give and go on the left side right there. And taking out a huge slide tackle from Army, and that will definitely be a foul. That is going to be a yellow card on number 24, Eric Luskin. That was an ugly play right there.
Yeah, that's what we call a tactical foul right there, where Luskin knew he was out of position, knew that if he lets that Lehigh player past him, there'll be a huge counterattack. We can think of it as taking one for the team and taking that yellow card, but definitely a dangerous play because just how fast both players were running could have been ugly.
And I believe that was number 13, Trey Sheeler, who got fouled on that play.
And Schiller's just a freshman, but he has played like a veteran today, shepherding basically anything Army's thrown at him.
Army able to retake possession after the free kick on the defensive half and trying to send it up for another attack. Going down the right side again, and they'll cut it back towards the center. They got a lot of open grass right here. They'll send it to the left, try and cross it in. Chiswich can't get his handle on the ball, and a couple of nice blocks by Lehigh defenders right there prevents the ball from going to the net. A shot on goal, and what a save by Chiswich on near post. Army had 3 very good chances to put that ball in the back of the net, and they could not do it right there.
Yeah, it was cleared off. The initial chance was a shot, a low shot that beats Chiswick, and I could not see who exactly. I think it was either I think it might have been Wanger or Sheeler at the back post, clearing it off the line, glass defending, and then Chiswick was forced to make another good save down to his left-hand side. And at the end of all of that, it's just a goal kick. It's probably Army's best opportunity this game, but once again, they're not able to capitalize.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to hurt not converting on that, especially when Chiswich got beat by that first shot and he was sort of on the ground out of the play. They couldn't get it in, and then on that second shot, Chiswich does a great job of getting up and getting in the proper position to make that save.
Yeah, that goal line clearance is going to earn you a pat on the back, a nice speech after the game, and probably a few free, pretty much whatever you want after it.
It looks like another foul is called on Lehigh, and it looks like Army will be taking the free kick here, about 10 yards in front of the midfield line. So they'll try and cross this into the box. They've got another good opportunity right here.
And it looks like over on the Lehigh bench, we might see Jaho and Kingston coming back in imminently.
And Lehigh unable to get the first touch right there. So Army gets possession, but they take it out to the left side and just send it back to the defense. They're going to reset this right here. They're going to send a deep ball into the box. Lehigh gets a head on it and is able to send it out, but that will be a foul anyway and a free kick for Lehigh. So not much came of it right there.
Yeah, just over 15 minutes left. I expect Lehigh to be really milking this clock. So they have a free kick right here. They're going to try to wind this down all the way to 16 minutes. Every second matters right now.
Oh, for sure. As here comes the kick from Chiswich. Send that way past midfield. Army able to clear it back towards Lehigh's half after hits a couple heads. And it'll go out of bounds for a Lehigh throw-in now. Deep in their own half. Another couple subs coming on for Lehigh.
Lehigh substitutions in number 10, Perry Kingston, and out number 16, Emmett Shea. And in number 22, Hassan Jaho, and out number 18, Noah Levy.
So we see Perry Kingston and Hassan Jaho both coming back in, the two midfielders that have played so well all game. Coming out is Emmett Shea and Noah Levy.
That was a good shift by Shea. Got called upon to hold down the fort for about 10-15 minutes and did just that. Interested to see if Levy comes back in. He's played the whole game up to this point, so he might just be a little winded.
Yeah, we'll see what Kingston and Jaho can do now with their fresh legs. Sure, they'll be looking for some more attacking opportunities from Kingston to really put this game away. As Army sends a cross in Lehigh's half over to the right side. And they'll try and cross it into the box, but they'll go way past it. And that'll go out for I guess a corner right there. I thought it was going to be a goal kick. It must have hit off a Lehigh player in the process.
Might have nicked off Davis at the end there, actually.
A little curious, not sure why he would try and touch that ball. He
Yeah.
might have been unsure if there was another Army player around him. As here comes the corner kick in. That's a big head on the ball right there, and Lehigh will clear that out towards the left side. Army has possession of it, but close to the midfield, they'll send another ball into the box. They get a head on it, but Chiswich is able to come sliding in and safely grab that ball to prevent Army from doing anything with it in the box. Again, he has been so good today for Lehigh. Still blank sheet.
I think Bombala might have been offside there anyway, but Chiswick smartly was not taking any chances.
And Army again will be coming down with another attack down the right side. And it'll be stopped by the ref right there. It'll be a foul on Lehigh, so a free kick for Army right there.
Yeah, you can't keep doing that if you're Lehigh, because the more chances you're going to give like this, the more opportunities for just, you know, little chaos in the box. So definitely something Lehigh is going to look at after this game. The amount
Comes the
of
kick into the
fouls.
box. That's a little low. Lehigh able to get a foot on it. And Army able to put it back in the box. There's a shot, and it's in the goal. Some Lehigh fans believe the Army player may have been offsides. Doesn't look like anything is being called at this time.
Yeah.
The ref will be consulting the AR.
Pretty much all of Lehigh's defense thought that was offside, nothing given.
Well, Lehigh did a great job of stopping the initial kick, and they tried to move out of the box. Army was able to get possession of it and send another ball into the box, past the Lehigh defenders, and then get the shot off and in. And it looks like it will count as a goal. So here in the 79th minute, Army ties up the game. Definitely not what you want to see for Lehigh, as they will get off to a quick start. They're going to try and retake the lead right here and get this win today.
Yeah, and I think that's Levy looking to come back in, so more reinforcements for Lehigh. But again, like we were just saying, like you give up that many fouls, you give up that many opportunities, eventually one of those times is going to sneak through, and that's exactly what happened. Ball kind of bounced around in the box and fell kindly for Army, who just poked it in.
By number 11, Gage Lyons.
And they will be counting that as an own goal on Gage Lyons for Lehigh. Must have bounced off his foot on the way to the goal, unfortunately. My fault. It looks like it's not an own goal for Gage Lyons. It's just a goal for Gage Lyons. He shot the ball. Army now has another free kick in Lehigh's half. Now with about 12 minutes left, they may be looking to take the lead and steal a win today.
Yeah, definitely going to be a teaching moment for Dean Koski and Lehigh. Got to keep your discipline with just little time left. To give a goal up there is quite disappointing.
And here comes the kick into the box, and Chiswich is able to get up there and get his hands on it. Couldn't quite come down with it. Things are getting quite chippy here. It looks like one of the Army players may have kicked Chiswich in the box there, and that's going to be a foul. So a free kick for Lehigh. A couple Lehigh players were holding Chiswich back. Definitely not what you want to see out of this game. You don't want to see it devolve into this.
Yeah, what it looked like initially was, I think that's a yellow card for Army and Chiswick countering it off. But yeah, initially it looked like just kind of jumping into each other. Obvious foul, but a little bit of extracurriculars, which Lehigh took offense to.
We'll say Chiswich did a nice job defending that kick right there, getting out and getting his hands on the ball early. As the whistle is blown right after he takes the free kick.
Looks like ref's just reviewing his book, it seems.
Not sure what that was there. Ref may not have been ready for the kick, but here we go again. Take two. Deep booming kick past the midfield. Army able to get ahead on it, try and turn it the other way, but Lehigh gains possession, now attacking down the right side. And that was a hard tackle by Army, but a good one as that goes out on Lehigh, and Army takes a quick throw in right there and is trying to quickly attack down the left side. And the ref has blown his whistle again. Not sure what it is this time.
Looks like he's giving Kinson a talking to. No yellow card. I think that might be a final warning. Oh, no, it is. Yellow card comes out.
So a bunch of yellow cards coming in these last couple of minutes. And it is now a free kick for Army right at midfield over on the left side.
Yeah, and Lehigh's got a quadruple sub lined up here, which is quite interesting. I'm not exactly sure who will be coming out, but might be a reference to these yellow cards. It's a bit of a discipline move right here.
As the kick is crossed over to the right side, we'll cross it back over deep towards the left side, trying to get deep into Lehigh's territory. Lehigh gets a header on it, but it goes to Army. They try to get across in the box, but it's blocked once again by Lehigh, and another cross goes way wide. Chiswich will grab a ball for the goal kick now. I think Lehigh has to take possession right here.
Noah Levy out, number 15, Michael Larrick. In number 7, Austin Carranza out, number 19, Alfonso Young. In number 14, Youssef Gay out, number 21, Jax Atkins. And in number 16, Emmett Shea out, number 10, Perry Kingston.
So a flurry of substitutions right there. I wasn't able to catch all of them, but number 14, Youssef Gay, is back into the game. And number 10, Perry Kingston, just got taken out right after he got hit with a yellow card. And there is a huge shot by Gay right there. Just missed the top right corner of the net. Took it from the left side about right at the 18. And that was an amazing shot.
Yeah.
Just a couple inches wide.
For a second, I think his eyes lit up, thought it was going to dip into that corner, but just a little bit too high. But that's why you have Gay on the pitch. He's an exciting player. And with these just 10 minutes left, if you're Lehigh, you want that excitement on the pitch because they've lost pretty much all of their momentum. And with Kingston going out right there, you're only going to be losing more of your attacking talent.
Yeah, I think what is so important for Lehigh right now is try and keep possession and make good attacks. Don't rely on just counterattacks with one or two players. Try and send 4 or 5 guys up there together to break down this Army defense.
Yeah, I would love to know the exact reason why Kingston was taken out of the game. Obviously, he got that yellow card, so just a bit surprising to see him taken out with 10 minutes left when you need a goal.
As Lehigh will take the throw in, send it back to their defense, and cross it all the way over to the right side. And they're able to get a ball over the top. Trying to attack down the right side. Now they're taking it backwards. Can't quite retain possession there, and Army will come on the counteroffensive. They've got a great through ball right there, but can't even complete the run. No, he cannot. So that ball will go out on the goal line. That'll be a goal kick for Chiswich now. A little bit lucky for Lehigh right there because that was a great counterattack from Army, and they just couldn't quite connect on that last ball. That would have been a very dangerous situation for Lehigh if he was able to get that ball close to the goal.
14, Drew Clement. And out, number 22, Sean Adu-Giamfi.
And now coming in for Army is number 14, Drew Clement. Coming out will be Adu-Giamfi.
And some great goalkeeping there by Chiswick to stop that opportunity. Really brave keeping right there. Looked like Army player was a little even shaken up after that, which is really what you want out of your goalkeeper. But I think Chiswick's got to calm down a little bit. I think he's still a little bit frustrated from conceding a goal and the extracurricular shuffle earlier.
He's getting ready for his punt right here, it looks like. And here it comes. Way past midfield. Army will get a head on it, and they'll actually get the second touch too. So they're able to get possession, but a bad pass right there, and Lehigh is storming forwards. There's a shot, blocked, saved, another shot, and that goes out.
Oh, that's
Two huge shots for Lehigh right there, and could not get either of one of them to go in the net. They will come out of it with a corner kick, though, and a huge opportunity to retake the lead in this game.
I think that was Ziprick right there with that opportunity. Jahu stormed forward, picked the right pass, and Ziprick had pretty much any way to go to choose from, but he hit it right at the goalkeeper, gets the rebound, and his toe poke is deflected out for a corner.
Yeah, that was a great save right there by Harrison Faulkner, the goalie for Army West Point. And there's another shot, and Faulkner able to just tip it over the net. Great play by Lehigh on the corner, but they just can't quite get it to go in. Faulkner again with a very nice play.
Yeah, I think that was Sheeler this time for Lehigh, who after the flick on came at the back post and had a really nice header, but unfortunately for him, Faulkner just made a really nice acrobatic save.
And now Lehigh will be taking this next corner from the other side, from the right side of the pitch. We'll try and recreate what they had last time and just hopefully have it go in. Here comes the kick. It's into the box. Army gets a head on it. Lehigh able to get a kick, but way over.
Yeah, it fell really kindly for that's Carazana, and he just leaned back and saw it sail over the crossbar. Couple huge opportunities for Lehigh. Not sure they're going to get much better at the end of this game, but huge for momentum as they've lost most of it. See if they can bring it back in.
I agree on the momentum thing. I mean, they have not had a great offensive attacking opportunity for a while in this game. So having those big opportunities right there can really change this. It gives them a little bit of confidence to know that they can do this, as there is now a foul on Lehigh, and Army will be taking a free kick inside Lehigh's half right now.
You know, just 6 minutes left. It'll be interesting to see if either team really goes for this or if they're comfortable with the draw.
So here comes the kick into the box. Army able to get a head on it, maybe, but it gets sent out towards the left. And it looks like it came off of Lehigh, as Army will get the throw in right here.
I think that might have
Right
been
around the
Chiswick
18.
with the deciding touch.
Army now with a very good opportunity to try and score, as they will go short with the throw in and try and cross it in. Not able to get anything on goal right there. It was a pretty good cross, but Lehigh defended it well. As another huge cross down to the 18, and they cross it back in. Nothing. Lehigh once again doing a great job defending all these opportunities from Army, but again, one of them will eventually bounce in like we saw earlier. You definitely don't want it to happen a second time. It's a big throw into the box off a Lehigh header off an Army player, and Chiswick is able to grab it, snag it out of the air.
That's good goalkeeping. Oh, that's a little cynical from Army there. That's Ryans, who went down clutching his head and got up a little quickly.
Yeah, it looked like he might have just been frustrated right there.
But refs stopped the game thinking it was a head injury, which is, you know, good refereeing because that's what you're supposed to do, but obvious frustration from Chiswick and Lehigh.
So about 5 minutes left in this game, more than enough time for either team to score a goal and make the difference. I'm sure neither of them wants to go home with a tie after the way they've both played today.
On the other hand of that, I don't think either team wants to go home empty-handed, so we'll see what the tactics look like at the end of the game.
Gay with the ball down the left side, and Army's able to take it away from him. Army with the ball now on the right side. They send a deep ball down towards the center. They're able to get the ball possession. Here's a shot. Chiswick blocks it. What a save right there. And Army still with the ball in the box, searching for a shot right now. They can't quite find something. Lehigh's defense has recovered now. They go over to the right side. They try to send a cross in the air, and the header does not go. Lehigh's able to head it out towards the right side. Army gets the ball back, trying to reset this attacking opportunity right there. They can't quite. It goes out of bounds, and it looks like that'll be a throw-in for Army. Just an amazing save right there by Chiswick on the ground to his right.
Yeah, again, you can see it, Army moving the ball side to side, finds the little through ball. Great save by Chiswick, like you said, and Lehigh's defense got back. And that's good refereeing there. Call that play back and brandish the yellow card for what was quite a cynical challenge by Lehigh right before the shot.
And here comes the throw in from Army, trying to get it all the way in the box. It's a good throw, but Lehigh is able to get it and clear it. And Army's defender will take it off the head and give Lehigh a chance to get it themselves. Here comes a big run. Ziprick unable to get to the ball as Army passes it back to their goalkeeper, Faulkner, and he clears it out towards midfield. Lehigh now with possession near midfield, trying to build an attack right here in the final minutes. And a run right here. Unfortunately, Army defender breaks it up. Gay will get the ball on the left sideline with a ton of open space right here. He's going towards goal. There's a shot from his left foot, not able to get it to go. Faulkner with a nice save on the ground right there.
Yeah, huge space for Gay. Good job by him to get a shot off.
Here's the cross in, and once again, Army able to head it out and get out of danger. Army will look to counterattack here. They've got a bunch of players up. Lehigh only has 3 defenders back. It's a 5v3 right now. They will send it towards the right side. Great defense right here from Lehigh, but they leave a man uncovered, and the shot is high. He just misses from the left side for Army, so Lehigh escapes a very dangerous situation there. They got very lucky. They had a ton of people up for the attack, and Army got a great counterattack with a 5v3, but just could not convert on the shot right there. Chiswick now with the goal kick for Lehigh.
Yeah, Army, great shot. Picked out the man at the back post, the one guy unmarked. But he just, similar to what Carazon just said a little bit ago, but he just leaned back, saw it sail over the crossbar. Chiswick was completely out of the play. And visible frustration there by Jaho as a foul's called against him. He's been Lehigh's best player, working super hard offensively and defensively. You can tell he thinks Lehigh should be leading right now.
Yeah, he had a tough slide tackle right there. It was close to being clean, but the ref called it a foul. And Army with a huge opportunity right there. Chiswick with a great sliding stop to kick the ball out of the box. And here's another cross in from Army, but that won't get close. It'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, again, quick play by Army. They take that free kick really quickly before Lehigh could set up. They slip that ball in, but luckily for them, Chiswick, with tremendous goalkeeping, cut down that angle and got a save there.
That's where, as well as Jaho has been playing today, after a play like that, after a call, you can't be frustrated. You have to get back on defense, and you have to immediately get back in the game. As here comes the corner from Army. That'll go way past the post, but Army able to head it back in. Lehigh gets a header to get it out of the box. Army kicks it back in. It bounces around. Oh, what a save by Lehigh defense.
Whoa. You simply won't see that again. I think
it looks.
Is that Wenger that with the goal line clearance again?
That's what it looked like. He hopped in the air and was able to kick that out right at the goal line as it got past Chiswick.
It looked like it took a.
And Army with another huge shot in the goal off the head and off the post.
It's end to end here. We'll see if Lehigh can counter.
Very lucky situation for Lehigh as they are countering right now. The crowd is on their feet. They're going down on the right side. They're looking for a cross. Here comes the kick in, not able to get anything. Army able to clear it out as they're now on the counterattack right now. Lehigh sent a ton of people up. Army sending it down the right side.
That was frantic football, end to end, chances at both sides. But somehow no one scored.
Yeah, Lehigh was able to clear off of that Army counterattack as they're trying to kick it down the right side. Again, nothing will come of that, and Lehigh will get the throw in.
10, 9.
Just 10 seconds left here. Not sure if either team is going to be able to do anything. Army looking for a big play right here as they send it deep into Lehigh's territory, but there's really not much they have right there. And this game will end in a 1-1 tie between Army and Lehigh.
Yeah, it was a great game, great end to the game. We had Wenger's acrobatic goal line clearance before Army hit the post on a flick on a header that beat Chiswick. Not to mention some other Chiswick saves. Lehigh stormed back down the other way, but nothing to avail for them. Or Army, 1-1 finish.
2 goals today for Lehigh, the one coming from Kinson, and then for Army, it came from Gage Lyons on Lehigh's end. Ziprick and Kinson each had 3 shots. Gay had 2, with a number of other players having 1. Jack Meyer and Gage Lyons led Army with 4 shots apiece. Lyons especially had 3 shots on goal, and Meyer had 2. For Lehigh, all 3 of Ziprick's shots were on goal. 2 of Kinson's shots were on goal. Chiswick, who played an excellent game today, ended up with 5 saves at the end. Just the 1 goal allowed, despite a lot of close calls. On the other end, Harrison Faulkner had a fairly good game himself. He allowed the 1 goal early on the penalty, but other than that, he had 4 saves and a relatively good game himself. So this was Zachary Porter and Jackson Cramp with the Lehigh Sports Broadcasting Club. If you're interested in our club, whether it's for listening or broadcasting for us, you can reach us on a number of our social medias. On Instagram, we are at Lehigh Student SBC. On Twitter, or X now, we are at Lehigh Student BC. And on YouTube, we are also at Lehigh Student BC. We will be having another game coming up next Wednesday, which will be the women's soccer game against Colgate at 7 p.m. We will have our president, Alec Eskin, on the mic for that one. Additionally, if you are interested in the club, you can contact either Alec Eskin, Nick Deligtish, or me, Zachary Porter, by email. Our next meeting will be the week of October 16th. We don't have a set date yet because we usually have them on Mondays, and that is pacing break on that Monday. This was Zachary Porter and Jackson Cramp for the Sports Broadcasting Club, and we wish all you folks a great night.